Hey there, everybody. Mrs. Williamson here, professional school counselor at Carver. And today, some of you may have questions about how to add goals to a current SST Review 3 form. So the action plan. So I'm going to go over just some quick steps on how to do that. Hopefully this relieves you from any confusion or concerns that you have, okay? All right, so I'm going to share my screen. Let's jump into it. All right, so after myself or Mrs. Flores or Miss Flores has shared your SST student action plan with you, you'll probably go to a screen that looks like this. And if it says view, then you're probably viewing, but you'll need to edit it, right? So my screen, it looks like this, edit document. So in the top right, you're going to see a pencil, an icon that looks like a pencil, and it says edit document. So you want to click that document right here, all right, edit document. So go ahead and click that. And, you know, some of you might have access to edit in Word. Some of you might be able to edit in your browser. If you can, go ahead and just edit in your browser. That will save you from any confusion, okay? Because we're just updating the document. So when you edit the document, you're going to see it starts right here with the action plan. Everything else that was in the header is not there for the first page. So what you're going to see are the participants. You're also going to see the review date. And so we're going back in time for this action plan. Let's say it's November 2nd and 2020 or November 3rd, 2020, and we want to get this in, right? And done. So it's been confirmed that, excuse me, gosh, sorry about that. It's been confirmed that our parents, Wilma and Fred Flintstone, or Fred and Wilma Flintstone, are going to be there, as well as the teacher, the school counselors, school psychologists, and the assistant principal are all going to be at the SST meeting. All right. So then we'll see the areas of concern. And so we met on May 4th, 2020. So we see those areas of concern there. And we'll see that there's a strength for Pebbles. And then we also see there's an area of growth for Pebbles. So this is also supposed to be displayed in September. And now we're preparing for November. Although September, they didn't have that information. And you may see some SSTs that look like that, where they just don't have the updated information. Unfortunately, we can't do anything about that. But what we can do is think forward and put the new date, and then go ahead and put the areas of strength, put their strengths, and then their areas of growth, or area of growth, or areas of growth, one or more. And you also want to do the same here. I'm going to make this bold. You also want to do the same here when it comes to the baseline data. So as you can see, there's some type of data here for May, and then we resumed our meeting in September, and now we're preparing for November. So then you just want to put the date in bold that you're meeting, and then you want to put your supporting data in here, okay? All right, if you have any additional information, once again, you can go ahead and just put the date that the meeting is going to take place, which, like I shared, we're going back in time on this one. If I didn't share it, I'm sharing now. We're going back in time. And we're just going to put some supporting data there. All right. There we go. And so now we know what's updated, so we can all flow together. Now, here are the goals, all right? And so what you'll see with the goals are, in this column, is supposed to be a little different. It's supposed to have the goal, the accommodation, intervention, who's going to help, the duration, time, and what does that look like. That's the who is responsible. And then we also have the data used to measure progress here. So then this is the progress data right here, column. So what you're going to do is you're then just going to add the date of the goals, and then you're going to add your goal. All right, and you're just going to do that all the way across. So just go down and then copy the date, or you can type it, but you want to make sure it's clear that make sure you put the date of the meeting, and then you put your goal, and then you put the intervention and accommodation below. And remember just the examples that we shared, right, from the meeting. So you can go to Canvas and you can look at the cheat sheet, and it has the example, or it has an example, and it has a template of how you can type your goal. So I'm just using Lorem Ipsum, I hope I'm saying that right, just as a template, just so you can, or just as a sample text, so we can get through the gist of this. All right, and so then you put your goal, accommodation, intervention, and you put who's responsible for the goal, and then you put the data used and what's going to be used to help you achieve your current goal that you're now using, and then any supporting data that speaks to the previous goal and your current goal, okay? Because we're going to have to say and share, was the goal from September 14th to 2020, was that met? And so we're going to have to say goal was met, goal wasn't met. So that's where that supporting data comes in to say yes or no. So this column speaks to the previous goal, and you put your supporting data there. So we'll just say that the goal was not met, but the student is making progress. So we'll put making progress for goal established on September 14th, 2020. And then you list the supporting data. Okay. And there you go. And there you have it. And so then you go to the next goal. So let's say you want to create a new goal that was not established already. So then you'll just go down to the next box, and like the same, you'll just do exactly what you did in the previous box, except you're starting a new one. And so make sure you put the date, and then you put your goal. And here again. Okay, and this will be the parent, so you say teacher. I'm just gonna keep it consistent. Okay. So you go across and you put the date, and then we won't know if this goal was met or not because we just put it in place. So this will stay blank until the next meeting. Okay? So for myself, I like to bold things just so we can see that it's different, like just to be able to spot it. So I bold the date and try to keep that consistent throughout our practices here. And so then you have your new goals. So then you have your previous goals and you have a new goal. And that's fine. If you keep it open in the browser, you're good to go. And that's it, really. So then from there, you're done. So if you want to share it, you could share it with me just to let me know that, hey, all right, it's done. So then I'll get it and I can just go and check it and update it and look at it. So you can hit share. At least I can hit share. I hope you all can hit share too. And it will say right here at the top if it's saved or not. And it has been saved. So then you're good to go to just go ahead and close out. But you guys should log off. But just go ahead and close that turkey out. Alrighty. So I'm going to now stop sharing my screen. I'm going to try to stop sharing my screen. And getting emails. There we go. So that's how you do it. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to go to our Canvas page or the Lifeline, the Life Shapers Lifeline page. And then, or you can contact me or Mrs. Flores. So or Miss Flores, I'm sorry. I look forward to working with you all and seeing you in SST and seeing you throughout the week. Take care, guys and gals.